We have a running back joining us here on the stage at U.S. Bank Stadium, about to head into his second year wearing the purple and gold with that sombrero. Can we get a witness and a raucous round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Showtime, Aaron Jones.
I love it here.
I know you do.
I love it here.
You know what? But you have that type of a gregarious personality where I think, and I'm not saying that you're phony or anything, but you can make even 2-win teams who paid you to come there and help and like win 15 the next year. I think you could like it almost anywhere.
I mean, I don't know about that. It's just the environment here, the fans, the community is nothing like it. It's definitely
in the
different
2025
here.
NFL Draft.
You liked it so much
the Carolina
here in your final
Panthers
game
select
with Green Bay before you
Tedoroa
came here last
McMillan.
year. You ran roughshod on
Wide
the team
receiver,
just to show off. Hey, I want to be here. Go out and find me, right? Did you take any exotic trips or anything fun in the off-season before off-season workouts?
I did. I went to Ghana. I went with Brian Asamoah and Jordan Addison. Did a camp out there, and then also went to Kuwait with the military, with the USO and the NFL, and went to 4 different bases throughout Kuwait. Visited military soldiers. It was pretty cool, full circle moment. Both of my parents served, and in 2003, my mom was stationed at one of those, deployed to one of those bases in the Iraqi war, during the Iraqi war.
Yeah, and Jared Allen, soon to go into the Hall of Fame. He's going to join a little later. And one of these radio interviews I had with him within the last month and a half, he talked about his trip to the Middle East and just how eye-opening so many things are when you come from Western civilization. Did you notice that?
Definitely had a lot of gratitude. Just being over there, spending time with the soldiers, living how they live, and knowing the sacrifices they make, being away from their families, some of them having kids, and being over there while they're having kids. I'm like, I love my little boy. I couldn't imagine being away from him. So just those things, and then just wanted to shed some light on, like, lift up their spirits, take that thought of them being over there away from them. So
amen.
Definitely life-changing.
Aaron, you set a career high in carries last year, rushing yards, and I know you'll take the ball as many times as they'll hand it off to you. But what do you feel like is the sweet spot for your role in this team? And here you're the 30-year-old running back. How much do you want the ball as opposed to trying to keep fresh and keep some extra years on your career?
Whenever my number is called, I'm ready. Just dial it up, I'm ready. I love to be on the field, love to be competing with my guys. But at the same time, I know with Jordan, with Ty, they bring a different aspect as well. So whatever it takes to get the W, we'll all be ready to roll.
Yeah, let's stick with Jordan. First of all, good to see you. I hope it sounds like you had a great offseason. Hopefully now you did a lot of work, you did a lot of charitable work. Hopefully you found some time to put your toes in the sand a little bit to really get a refresh, maybe a little umbrella drink or something,
Definitely. I spent my off seasons in Miami, so definitely
there
have
we
some
go.
time.
Yeah, there we go.
That's what I was getting at earlier. Make sure you relaxed and kicked up those legs, man. You used them a lot last year.
100%. You got to stay busy, though.
You got to find that chill time. So let's talk about Jordan Mason. I know you mentioned Ty and all that stuff. Like, how do you envision just like the three of you handling that running back spot? Because it does take a lot out of you. I mean, this offense, like every other offense, you're asked to do a lot. Catch the ball in the backfield. You're a beast on third down when it comes to blocking up front, picking off those guys in the A and B gaps. But what does Jordan bring to the table, and how do you envision that whole relationship?
I feel like he brings a tough runner that a situational runner as well, in those short yardage situations, goal line and goal situations where it's like, hey, we're just going to play big boy ball, going to line up and stop me. And, I mean, we played him here week 2, and he had a great game. And, every game on until he dealt with some injury, he was rolling. So I'm excited to get going with him. I think we have one of the most underrated running back rooms. When the trade went down, I'm like, no way we were able to get him. So I was pumped, and
it was unbelievable.
Yeah. I was like low-key in awe. I'm like, cook, Kwesi, cook.
Seriously.
So last year you spent taking handoffs from Sam Darnold, not a rookie, but kind of a first-year starter, his first real complete year. Now you're looking at another first-year starter in J.J. McCarthy. What have you seen out of him so far that you like? Granted, you haven't spent a ton of time with him, But what do you expect out of him in his first campaign?
Well, I got to spend some time with him last year when he came in, and then throughout the season and our short time during OTAs that we've had so far. He's a true leader. He's hungry. He's going to be great. He's a joy to be around every day. But like most importantly, like I said, he's hungry. He's been working in the dark, and so when it's time to come to light, he's gonna put on a show.
What do you know about, or what do you think about the two new offensive linemen who were added? Both veterans, Ryan Kelly center, Will Fries right guard. Always sad to see people go. It's why it's always a weird talker this time of the year, but that's it's the business of things. Justin School also came in from Tampa Bay to fill in for Darisaw if needed while Christian heals. But with Mason and the way he runs, and as accomplished as you are, and then now a bigger, kind of beefier offensive line, what do you think of that?
I love it. I love it, especially two guys who've played together. A lot of times up front, you're working combinations. So if I got my guy who I've been playing with for years, and they get to go together, I mean, we got to get them.
You and CJ Ham
right.
now,
yeah,
right?
like it's a connection that many you have to play together, and over time that connection goes stronger and stronger. And a lot of times the center has their head down under their looking back at the quarterback, and the guard is the communication, the one who's their eyes, the one who's helping them, who's helping make calls while his head is back looking at the quarterback. So those guys are tied in. So the fact that we were able to get both of them, it was huge.
Do you think in any way that is possibly tipping us, all of us fans, that there might be a little bit of a new wrinkle to you guys' run scheme? You get some bigger guys, maybe get out in space a little bit as well. Maybe there's a little more pull scheme. Like, have you seen anything early on in the offseason that there might be a little philosophical change with some of the runs?
Not yet. We just getting started, introducing the basics, but I love the ball in space. Who doesn't? Especially with those guys, once they get rolling and going downhill, nobody's going to want to be in front of those guys once they get moving. So I hope so. We do introduce some gaps, get like you said, get out in space. That'd be great. Yeah.
So far I'm 0 for 1 with this question, but it was Jonathan Allen who just got here, but his agent Blake Barrett's is local. So now I'm going to hit you with the same thing. Hopefully we can get a victory out of this that involves the Wolves. Well, you and Brian Asamoah, I saw you guys at a bunch of basketball games last year. LeBron and Luka are in town tomorrow night. You going to the game?
I'm trying to.
I'm 0 for 2.
I'm trying to. I'm about to go when I get out of here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look for some tickets. See if they're reasonable.
Anybody want to bring Aaron Jones and/or Brian Asamoah to the Wolves game tomorrow night? Sit courtside. They're gonna be walking around here in a minute. Hey,
BA, I know you're somewhere around here. Hit me up. We'll figure it out.
Good seeing you, man. Yep, God bless you.
Thank you.
Okay? For
Thanks,
sure.
Aaron.
Yes, sir.
Showtime! Aaron Jones, ladies and gentlemen, nice enough to join us at the Miller Lite Vikings draft party.